Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. This video is all about are you stuck on the BIOS screen or blue screen or loop. So this video is for you. I will show you how we can troubleshoot the issue step by step. So basically when you try to boot into your system and when you turn off your system and then turn it on. So you know why you are facing the issue. If you have recently made some changes on your system, install any third party application or install any hardware changes you have made, so you know what is the problem with my system. But if you don't know, you haven't done anything from your end, but still the issue is occurring on your system. So I will show you how we can fix this issue. Now step number one, what you need to do is you need to remove all the external cables, including the mouse, okay, the power socket as well, the charger, and also the USB if any. And once you remove all the external USB or the cables from your system, press and hold the power button for almost 30 seconds. And make sure you shut down your system forcefully completely. This process is called power drain, and this will fix the power socket errors from your motherboard. Just leave it here, keep pressing it, and now once 3 seconds passed out, leave your system for almost 30 seconds again. And once 30 seconds is over, just press the power button again, and this will fix the motherboard related issues if any. But if the issue is still persist on your system, and you need to do the similar steps on the PC. If you are using the computer, do the same steps with that. Just leave the power socket plugged in and everything should be removed from your system. So what you can do is now we can go to the troubleshoot here, and now you can choose the options to start up repair. But this will fix only the issues is 10 to 15% chances the issue will be fixed. But if that is not working, what we can do is go to troubleshoot again, then click on command prompt, and even the better is system restore. This is better than the command prompt. Go ahead with the system restore. But if the system restore is also not working on your system, then go to troubleshoot, then go to the options here. Startup repair settings are missing here. Otherwise we could have gone to the startup repair settings and go to the safe mode and troubleshoot your issue from there. Let's try to open the command prompt now and type this command sfc space scan now. This command will repair the software related issues. This command will not repair any hardware issues or the changes you have made from your BIOS system. And see if this command is able to fix the issue or not. It's saying it has found some corruption and repair them successfully. So let's see now if there is no options to continue in my system, but if you have the options to continue with Windows, you just can go to that option. Otherwise we can go to the BIOS options, and thereafter we can restore all the BIOS settings to default settings. Since we are on this page, you can click on UEFI firmware settings and click on restart. Your system will be restarted into BIOS options. But if this option is also missing on your system, then you need to press the BIOS key on your computer. In my Dell system it is F2 key, but in your system you need to check that and accordingly press the key. I'm going to restart it. Now system will be directly going to the BIOS options here. So there is BIOS settings here. What we can do is you can first go to the boot configuration here, and you need to make sure that your hard drive is showing up here. As you can see, this is my SSD, but you need to make sure it is on the top. If it is down like this, let's say this is down, this one, okay, so this will not boot, this will not let boot your system. Make sure it is on the top. Just select the option, then click on up arrow key and up arrow key again, and now it is on the top. Then apply the changes, and then take this box, save the custom setting, then click on OK, and then save the setting. But in my Windows boot configuration, and this option is already selected. But in your system, if boot priority was on not on the top, you can make it and then try to boot your system. But what if you don't know about your system configuration? So we can also have the options to load default settings here. Simply hit the load default settings, and this will restore all your system to factory settings. And now let's, as you can see, BIOS default, last known good, custom user, factory defaults. So what we can do is you can go to this option, factory default setting here, then click on OK, and all the system default setting, current setting will be lost. We are good to go with that. System is going to restart now, and this is very helpful in most of the cases if we have made some changes related to BIOS setting, and this will fix the issue. Let's see now. I'm pausing the video since it will take some time. Now again I got the same error. I can go to Control Alt Delete and then immediately press the F2 key. Now this time we are going to in the storage and SATA configuration. In some of the Windows, read-on is not supported, and in some system AHCI is supported. You can switch between both of them. If read-on is already selected and you are facing the issue, then you can go ahead with this option, then apply the changes, save the setting as here. And if issue still persists after changing this option, then it's recommended to go back to the same option which was before. Exit and see if this time the issue is fixed or not. And hopefully if the issue is related to SATA configuration, it should able to fix the issue. Preparing automatic repair loop, diagnosing your PC. This video is taking more time since this issue is very critical, and sometime you may have to go to the technicians and need to pay some sort of amount to fix the issue. And in some cases you may have the hardware issues as well. So there is no options with you in that case. If there is any hardware issue, you have to go to the technician and fix your issue. And if everything is good on your system related to the hardware, then you can reset your PC or you can reinstall the fresh window, and hopefully that issue will be fixed. So how we can identify that there is no hardware issue on my system? So I can identify with the help of hardware diagnostic test. As you can see front of you, issue has been fixed now. I'm going to restart my system and I will press F12 key, the hardware diagnostic key. You need to search on the internet what is the hardware diagnostic key on your system, and then you can accordingly press the key. Once your system is shut down properly, turn it on and then press this key immediately like this. The BIOS key and the hardware diagnostic key are different on your system. You need to check that. And here is the option diagnostics. Hit the box to diagnostic here, and this will scan your system. If everything is okay on your system related to only the hardware, this will take care of all the hardware issues to finding out the root cause. And if you have any software issues on your system, then you have to format your system. But the hardware issues, if any found on your system, simply you need to replace that component. Let's say your hard drive is crashed, you can replace your SSD in that case. If the RAM is got faulty, then you have to replace your RAM as well. And sometimes the issue fixes when you go to the your system, open your system if you are able to open only, and clean your component like motherboard and the RAM, as well as the reinsert your SSD, and 5 to 10% the chances will be fixed in that case. But you need to do it very carefully. Okay, the charger is also required. Just plug in the charger, then run this test again. Now all the test should be passed on your system. If any component is failed on your system, then replace that. Otherwise we are good to go with exit option here. Now hardware we have checked, everything is fine now. Then if the system is not booting on your system, then you can also make a bootable pen drive of the same operating system, and then you can boot the system with the operating with that pen drive. Insert your pen drive into computer, simply restart the PC and go to the again BIOS options. Make the priority this time USB on the top, so that your system can be boot from your USB. Now I'm under this option. This is my SSD. I can select this option and make it on the top. Now it is on the top, it should be booted. So as you can see, USB on the top. Apply the changes, click on OK and click on exit. But you need to make sure that the same operating system inside your USB pen drive you have. Make a bootable. Just you can search on the YouTube then how to make a bootable pen drive of Windows 10 or 11, and then simply boot from that pen drive, and we have the options to repair our window with the help of bootable pen drive. And let me show you what steps you can troubleshoot with the help of bootable USB pen drive. Once you see this screen, next, use this option, previous Windows, older one, then click on next here, and instead of clicking on install, just click on repair your PC. And now again, you have the options to troubleshoot your PC into your SFC command. I have already shown you that command. Next command is chkdsk space slash f space slash r space the drive letter where your window is installed. It is basically in the C drive, then C colon. I'm going to press here D so that it will not take the more time. But C, let me try here C, and this command will fix the bed sector inside your hard drive or SSD. This is going to take some time since this will go to the 5 stages and ETA is showing up here. Then you need to wait here, and once the 5 stages are done on your computer, then you can cross this command prompt and exit out from the command prompt and turn off your PC then and turn it on again. 80 is showing up here. This will take more time, but I have to close this, or we can wait for some time. So you need to make sure this command is completed and then cross this out, then continue with Windows 11 or 10. Now if the issue is still not persist, the issue is still persist and issue is not fixed, then you can have the options also to reset your PC. But with the bootable pen drive, the bootable reset PC is not available for me. Let's open command prompt again. We can also type few commands here. Fix boot, boot rec, boot rec space fix boot, fix mbr. Let's type first, then boot rec space fix mbr. This is the exactly command. Then fix boot. You can ignore this, then press up arrow key and this time type here the command bootreck space fix boot, and then you can simply exit out and try to open your system again, and hopefully your issue will be fixed. So these are the possible solutions to fix the issue, guys, and I hope your issue is fixed now. If your issue is fixed, then hit like, subscribe and share. Thank you. Thanks for watching.